Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Deacon and this will be the first episode of a Third Age Divide and Conquer Let's Plays series in the Dol Amroth campaign. And we'll be playing on very hard, and I play Third Age with my own set of roleplay house rules, and the first of those is to follow the Tolkien lore in general. Choices that could be considered as very unlawful should therefore always be avoided. Only play as the good factions, and in version 2.0 of Divide and Conquer I might try out the Khan campaign with the new Blue Wizard script. We will ally to all the good factions. There will be no war declarations on good factions ever, with perhaps an exception for the middlemen of Enedwaith. The Vil, however, they're considered to be a good faction as they are being led by Beorn, which is of course one of the good guys. No betrayal of allies, and try to keep them alive in the campaign as much as possible. To generally follow the missions unless they conflict with the grand scheme of things in campaign. There's to be no adoptions, not even men of the hour, therefore the power will always remain within the family. Family members and starting generals must survive the campaign. Even if a battle resulted in a heroic victory, if a general was lost, the battle must be fought over and again until the family survives. Or, if not, it means retreating from that particular battle. There's to be no auto-resolving of battles unless it concerns a general by himself on the campaign map that you would otherwise stand to lose entirely. We'll edit out any bad traits that family members might acquire, especially after coming of age events. We're to be very conservative with the lives of troops and always aim to minimize battle losses. We will rely on professional soldiers more so than on militia troops, and will give them XP to rank up the units. We're to maintain a uniform faction army and rarely hire any mercenaries. We're also to promote building architecture of our own culture in our cities and strongholds, which may even mean destroying and reconstructing buildings and captured settlements if they already reached the final tier in the culture of the enemy. And lastly, we won't rush the campaign in the beginning. Usually takes out way too much of the challenge. So rather than overextending our borders, we'll try to create a few beachheads here and there, and after that then we'll turtle up for a while and build up our economy, build those specialized recruitment buildings and everything that we need to help recruiting and maintaining a professional army. And without further ado, let's move into the campaign. Here we are in Dol Amroth, and first show this pretty welcoming message from the dev team of Divide and Conquer. Some very useful information, such as bodyguard units not replenishing beyond a number of 77, and another interesting thing is that you only get 2 diplomats as a faction, and if you want to have any more diplomats it means conquering the capital city of enemy factions, and not too many factions get to build boats. However, we as Dol Amroth will be able to do so. Then the Principality of Dol Amroth, the land of the prince. We all know Imrahil from the books and the movies, and he is in our faction actually as one of the best generals that we have, with quite a fleshed out bodyguard. However, he is not our king. The military report tells us that around turn 60 or so we'll be able to dispose of our best units. Prince Adrahil is our faction leader, aged 63. Now also in the welcoming message is information that tells us characters can reach the age of 120.
Wealth is evil. Let us claim this field.
So we'll enjoy our faction leader for quite some time. But not indefinitely. So at some point Imrahil will be our next king. He's the faction heir and we intend to keep it that way. Then for objectives, what I'd like to do is conquer Gobel Tolfalas over here. See if we can capture these northern settlements. Push back Khan a little bit. Keep Gondor safe and focused on Mordor. And if we can manage to bottle up Kand, Harad and Umbar, that should be quite nice. Now we are mostly a naval faction, so rather than moving too much inland, we'll stop around over here. Areas that traditionally did belong to Gondor. And for the rest we'll expand along the coast. There will be some invasions on the coastline over here, so it may give us an opportunity to conquer back a little bit from the Gondorian lands once they've been taken by Umbar, and that can help us with our economy in the long run, which should be quite a fair payback if we are keeping away all these factions over here from Gondor's back. And then eventually the next goal will be to invade Umbar and capture these 3 settlements over here. Pretty much hopefully eliminating them from the game while we focus our attention on Harad and Khand. Now there's no victory condition in Khand, we don't need to eliminate them. We only need to kill the Haradrim and the Haven of Umbar. Hold 30 regions and that should establish our long-term victory goals. Now first I'd like to conquer this island over here and hopefully kill off some of the navies that Umbar and Harad have together. We can't train any ships unfortunately. Would be nice because we'll start losing crew on our ships pretty quickly. And Imrahil and his archers can also come aboard here, and so should these horsemen. Istian can come, but should build some watchtowers on the way. Like here. Not there. Can't have one on the bridge. And right over there. Later on in the campaign we will build some more, but for now this should do. There you go. Economy wise, we'll try to build up our economy from the start, from the get-go. The meeting hall should save us some upkeep. Ports are always a good way to go, so I think we'll start there. We'll what should we train here? I'd like some coastal wardens, some cav militia and a spy. Over here in Metrast, please give me some pikemen, and I think that should do for now. just the pikemen. And hopefully that'll keep us even income wise. Now, can we increase the tax rate somewhere without causing too much trouble? Yes, we can. Gives us a bit more money. Nothing too crazy. Most of our settlements are castles though. Then mines are always a good idea. So that also means even more mines. Gonna take some time before we can see an increase. 4 and 5 turns. It's not too short.
Captain of Gondor. Onward.
Hello.
Forward.
Gondor.
Let us set up camp here. Ready your weapon. Maintain order.
Oh, we can no longer pick them off. I'd like to put some watchtowers up there as well. It'll be 7 turns until they surrender. Quite a while. But I'd probably just wait it out. We have a diplomat.
Yes, my lord.
Let's move
Without
him over
question.
here.
Stopping here.
And no spies yet. So that, I think, concludes our first turn. Moria reclaimed and Italian, both scripted events. Now I regret not having put a watchtower over here, because a big part of our strategy should be to kill the enemy fleets,
Mariners.
because if we don't,
A fine day to sail.
then
Yes, sir. Full sail. Captain of Gondor. Assail the enemies of Gondor. Mariners of the fleet.
there you go.
And the grapples and prepare to board.
Ah, we've sunk the ship, which is wonderful. They won't trouble us again.
We are victorious.
And we only lost one unit. That's not too many. Can we
Yes, sir.
stroll
Full
about
sail.
for a bit?
Yes, my lord. Yes. As you wish.
Do
I
a little
shall continue
exploration with our little friend over there.
Maintain order.
Amandir, can you build? This is a village, so you won't be able to tower up there. But
Onward.
here maybe?
Watch for the enemy.
Yes.
March
Okay.
men.
Cavalry, militia and a spy still to be trained. We're still positive, but we need to wait for our constructions to complete before we are to see an increase.
Mariners.
Mariners,
Set sail.
love you guys.
A fine day to sail.
Oh, I'm looking forward to killing off the Harad Navy as well. Pikemen. Do we have free upkeep here? We do. But how much free upkeep? 1, 2. Alright. Let's train some more then. Amrothian Guardsmen. Well, can you
Awaiting
move?
your Captain
He
of
can
Gondor.
move actually. So, let's see.
Onward.
Can we put a watchtower down over there? Yes, we can. Over here.
Forward.
Yep. Move
Onward.
back in.
Let us set up camp here.
Nimrodor Rangers. Quite a nice unit. And we've got it for free at the start. No more movement points on our navy, which means
Yes,
this is
my lord.
about it.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
A new mission. Take a rebel settlement. Alright. I'll do the best I can. Aye, you're not complete yet. We want to move out this army and maybe conquer this little town here together with Imra Hill once he's done sieging Gobel Tolfalas. We have an army here. Whoops, what's that?
This is not your fleet, you got it.
Too bad. A rebel navy.
Captain of Gondor.
It's taking them 5 bloody turns. Well, whatever. I'd like a watchtower here, please. And then
Marchmen!
Let us set up camp here.
over here. Can we? Should be.
Let us set up camp here.
Allies. That's a good thing. Erebor and the Woodland Realm. Otherwise they'd kill each other. Would make it far too hard on us as one of the good factions. And Isengard and Rohan at war. Well, that is usually the case. How many spies can we train? We're training one here. Oh, that's gonna take us a while. It's probably the only place where we can train spies out of. This being a town, the rest being castles. So
Protect the blood of Numenor.
we need to
Awaiting
wait.
your command. Gondor is victorious. Our realm is expanding.
Watch for the enemy. Protect the blood of Numenor. Mariners! Set sail.
Where is the Harad Navy?
Full sails.
Oh, there's something over
Fine
here.
day to sail.
Hello, Admiral.
Engaging the enemy fleet.
Oh,
Victory is ours.
where did they go? I don't know.
Yes, sir.
We
Full
lost a
sails.
few more men this time around,
Go
though.
no further.
Hope we'll meet them again, so we can kill them off.
Your
Movement points. Hello.
Without question. Yes.
No, I
Stopping
don't
here.
know exactly where the
Tomorrow's
Khandish
journey planned
settlements are, so we're looking for them. That's why I want the spy out of here. Anyway, we'll have to wait for the cavalry to complete, and then we'll start our journey south. 2 turns for that siege to end. A suitable husband. Well, we will see. He is a bureaucrat, though. And we've left at least one of our settlements ungoverned. I do feel bad for Evriniel, though. But whatever, let's have him. Where are you? In Dol Amroth. Well, let's hope it helps our economy. Maybe not. Is he free upkeep? Yep. Okay, then he's only giving us a bonus with his +3 trade income, which is nice, I suppose. One more turn. Oh, Lynn here. Nice. And our spy is being trained. Well, let's see.
Yes, my lord.
Where
As you wish.
are
Without question.
the
Yes,
Khandish
without
settlements?
question.
Should be over there somewhere. I'm gonna wait this one out. Just one more turn. They'll attack us at the end turn. And we have some
Maintain order. Onward.
watchtower building to do over here. Help Prince Adrahil's siege at Helland. And on our next turn we'll have some mines, which is wonderful. Then time for what's his name? Amandir to move out and build a watchtower over here. That is after we kill, what is this? Nimradan. Nimradan the Cunning. Fort Axeman. How many more Fort Axemen in your... quite a bunch. The majority. Alright. We'll do our best.
Break their will.
Could cost us some money. We're troops in the open, and troops in the open are not garrisoned, so they cost... Hello. Fort Axeman. That's them. Face those guys. You move in behind, and the cavalry needs to move away. Charge those Fort Axemen. Spearmen I'd like to stay clear of. Steer clear. Axemen, Axemen, Axemen. They can all do with a decent clubbing. Let's club some seals here. We will do some seal clubbing. I want those guys to charge those Axemen. Oh. However, whatever is happening here now, they're all clustering up on my general. Wasn't what I had planned for him. And I think we'll need to recharge some of these guys if we are to survive.
Dol Amroth and Gondor.
In the behind, please. Draw out your lances. There you go. Alright. So far, we're not doing too bad, at least if you ask me. However, the AI says we're losing this, interestingly. Do we have
Something changes in the course of battle.
no special
Defeat seems
abilities?
almost certain.
Poor Gondor militia. They have quite the stamina, these rebels. They're quite happy to stay engaged. They're not too concerned, it seems, with the battle. They just pursue my horses. Them being axemen, so they can't possibly be fast enough to... Actually... Oh, they're not charging. How nice of them. I need you to charge. You know, remember what a charge is? You need to charge. Draw your lance out. Run at the enemy and kill them.
pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Why do you keep going on about defeat? You don't hear me talking defeat. Not going too well for us, is it? At least not this engagement. It has axemen. We are not going to train any fort axemen. Now our general's being charged and it's costing lives. We see cavalry dropping over here.
We've lost half of our men.
Not good, I would say.
Only half the enemy force remains.
What is this? This is not a proper charge. It's not a charge at all, actually. Well, that's so much for our Gondor militia. They've had it with us. Well, if you've been watching my Rohan campaign, if anything can be said about the effectiveness of cavalry, then those charges from the Rohirrim, they are awesome. But here though, looks like these few fort axemen and bandits are costing us quite a lot in numbers of troops, and not only that, also in terms of money. If we were to calculate the amount of money that we've just spent.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Oh, they're broken. Nice. Now, I hope they rout off the field, so maybe we can save a few more of our troops. Fortunately, we do have Imrahil with his army on Gobel Tolfalas, which should... what is broken here? Most of it.
Fear nothing and fight well.
Alright. These guys can pursue.
Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
Oh yeah, I can sure imagine.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory. Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
One gold chevron for our general. Let's hope he also
Victory is ours.
gains
Let it be a
a
salve
rank.
upon our wounds.
Did we heal? We healed 49, which means they were probably taken captive. And now being released as we've won the battle. The cavalry militia stays at a total of 23. Our Royal Swan Guard gained 5 experience and remains at 8 soldiers. It's probably going to take some time to replenish. Or better yet, let's see if we can... Haha!
Destroyed them!
Alright, trait increase. Aspiring commander. How many stars do you have now?
Blood of Numenor.
2. It's worthless. Lynn here is about to rebel. No wonder, as they're being taxed. We're taxing them. 2 turns until a port is ready. This is not really a force that we can
Your will
attack the enemy with. can we retrain any of these guys? We have to wait until they
Ready your weapons.
replenish. Okay, so one watchtower here. And another one. What then? Let's put it over here.
Onward.
We'll be having a spy soon enough. Now, which of these lands are ours? Here, only the tip
Awaiting your command.
of this island
Forward.
belongs to us, so we can... And this is still rebel, is it? Yes.
Maintain order.
Let's move
Onward.
Amandia to this edge and build a watchtower there.
Let us
So
set up camp.
I want to have a lookout for when
Let
the
us set up ships
Harad
ready.
Navy comes along and tries to land
A fine day
its
to sail.
troops in Barad Harn.
Yes, sir. Full
I'm
sail.
supposing they will eventually.
We can go no further.
At Helland, 4 more turns, and this garrison is gonna siege Sally. Well, we siege them. So, oh yeah, we have a diplomat here,
Your orders.
but he spent all his movement points. There's a road somewhere over here. Maybe there's a
Stopping
settlement there. Here we go. Turn 5. Now, what do they bring against us? A general, which has Abrazanim, of course, shield wall against armor, stamina.
Let them have it, men.
Units, await my orders.
Well, we shall.
Your spear points. Your spear points.
Where are they coming from? Over there. So let's draw up a line here. Let's put some archers behind.
Guard this area.
And let's reserve our Gondor cavalry militia. They weren't too impressive in the previous fight. Knights of the Silver Swan. We will be doing some rear charges into those lovely corsairs.
Units, double time.
Now, where shall we go first?
Amroth and Gondor.
The raiders.
Knights of the Silver Swan.
Archers at the ready.
Hello.
Saddle up, knights. Double time. Saddle up, knights.
We have a special ability on Imrahil, the Iron Fist.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Would be nice if that is actually worth something.
Knights of the Silver Swan.
Are we being charged here?
Knights, ready your horses.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Move, move, move into formation, men. And now drop down those spikes. Attack. Maybe
And Gondor.
it's time for our more elite cavalry to charge these armor killing guys. They seem to have lost their interest in our pike trap. But the archers can do their work while they're at it. They are dying, aren't they? Here. Corsair. Haven of Umba. Maybe you should stop firing. 65 left. Looks like we won't be losing too many. Knights of the Silver Swan. Not too fond of charges. That, you know what? Let the archers do their job. We'll just thin them out for a little bit more. They are firing missiles, and are we killing anything? Are we killing them? Not too fast. Let's try again. Fire some more. Nope, they're not dying to our archery fire. Now they've lost one.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
It's not really.
Fight for your honor.
Dol Amroth and Gondor.
They are dropping like flies now. Where's the general? There he is.
Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
They look nice though. The whole Dol Amroth color scheme. We've lost 19 and they have lost quite a few more. Who's been doing our killing for us? Royal Swan Guards. They've gained experience, so they must have killed quite a few. Oh, Imrahil. He's killed most of them. Well, nice. Thank you. That's our first.
Never shall they return. We have gained a territory.
We are unstuck already.
Watch for the enemy.
I don't care about you. I care about invasions of the Haradrim. Now, first to build another watchtower. There you go. Did we get our spy? Finally.
My lord,
Yes.
I shall continue to
Please move over here.
impossible.
And
Captain of Gondor.
Estian builds us a few
Onward.
watchtowers more. Armandi
Main order. March, men.
could move back to Lynn
Let us
here.
set up camp here.
Can we retrain any of our units yet? No, we cannot. So since we've been losing troops over there, and I'm not gonna train these expensive Dol Amroth squires yet. However, we got constructions completed. It's a bit expensive still. How much free upkeep do we get here? 2. Let's get some pikemen. And we're gonna have to have more units over there. We are in the positive with our money. I'm not too keen on throwing my expensive fleet at those nasty rebels though. Hey, hello.
Ships ready.
45 soldiers. And
We
still
are victorious.
we didn't sink them. I'd like to sink them. Did they move in here?
Yes, sir. Full sails.
Nope.
Set sail.
Here? Nope.
Fine day
Alright.
to sail.
My lord.
Oh. No, our army is stuck
Awaiting your command.
on the island here. We need the fleet to actually move. What can we build here? Nothing that gives us money. Fort Town gives us increase in tradable goods. However, we do need that
Quit that, you Dutch
rebel
schooner.
a pirate ship. No stats. How are our numbers doing? Could be better. Let's see.
Yes, my
Is-
lord.
dun, dun, dun,
Yes.
dun, dun.
As you
Ah.
wish.
There you go. Can't. So they are over here.
Without question.
Then
Tomorrow's
where
journey
is
planned out.
the next
Stopping here.
settlement? I believe there's another one over here somewhere that I'd like to have. Gondor. I was gonna try and keep this. So if we fortify along this river somewhere, or perhaps even over there, the Haradrim capital. Wow, it's not too far. We're still spending money, but we're also making money. More watchtowers wouldn't make sense
Let us
anymore.
set up camp here.
This should be our next objective. Training a few more troops here. Would that be an option? Meeting hall 1, 2. Is there anything else that gives us free upkeep here? No. Tolfalas, how beautiful. We can train this and then put another unit in the garrison over there. Increase in tradable goods. 1 extra recruitment slot. That's not too bad. Let's go for that. And Lynn here. Still building that port. 3 more turns. Well, we're on the lookout for Haradrim settlements in this area. To see where we should go next. Well, this should conclude our first episode of the Dol Amroth campaign. If you have any suggestions on where to move next, should we move on Barad Harn? Should we move on this city over here? Or secure an inland position, maybe garrison up the river? Can we train more ships? Not until at least 3 turns. Too bad really. 8 turns. The port we're still building over there. 11 turns. So we need to keep our admiral and our fleet alive basically. That's it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Feel free to comment in the comment section below. Also, feel free to connect with me in Discord and have a chat. Like, subscribe. Hope to see you again soon. Peace out.